Hey guys, ChainFire here and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I am going to be doing a voiceover on a game I normally do when I do commentary during gameplay. I will normally do live commentary. I do find this very distracting. I'm not very good at multitasking, so I think this might be a little easier. Kind of just viewing this video right now, and as I go, we're going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing. I think that could definitely help a lot of you guys. So basically what you've seen till now, I really like this position, the second spot. It's a very good position. It gives you a lot of cover on both sides, and you can avoid aphids. This nook right over here on my left I like even better, but getting into that position a lot of times is, as you can tell, really difficult. In some games it works, and if it does, if you get on that right side, people are not expecting you to. So they're normally expecting most of the players go to the left side, they go into those nooks, but these on this side is normally whoever's going to get the first beacon on the right. That's who's going to typically move into that spot from center. So basically to my right now, that opening, so you get the beacon and then you move into center. That's what they expect to have there, not someone who just jumped in from center. So now I'm messing around with the Jesse a little bit. I leveled it up to level 9, which is where it gives it the maximum speed. And I leveled it up just enough to get the maximum speed, but it's not yet leveled all the way. I think actually now I have it already level 10. It's on its way to level 11, but I'm kind of just messing around with the Jesse. Definitely not going to be running it in my top tier. This game I really had nothing to worry about because I had an amazing team. These guys were great. We had a really fun evening together, and you guys are going to see some more footage from that evening. I had so many good games this one night. It was awesome. It was hard. It was really hard for me to choose which ones I'm going to be publishing. So here I come out with the Lancelot. It's a very heavy bot, very clunky. Unless it's rushing, it's really hard to move. You know, I always say with the Griffins, you really have to pick and choose when you use your jump. But with the Lancelot, it's so much more tempting to use that rush because you're just going so slow and you want to get in the action. So right over here, I dislike very much aphids, and anybody who's running aphids religiously during these games. I used to love this map. Dead City used to be my favorite map for the longest time, but now it's becoming a little less of my favorite map because of the amount of aphids that you find on it. And you see my game style. I'm really always just running all over the place. I love it. So yeah, so that wasn't really good. I had a death button jump on me when I gunned for that aphid guy. I probably made a mistake, you know, by rushing so fast there on the left right now. But at any rate, I come out with my Galahad ready to make up for it. And again, I mean, I do play very aggressive, guys. You probably don't want to be rushing as much as I am. But again, you know, during the game, while I'm playing, I'm constantly making these calculations. You can always see me looking at all the different ranges and trying to basically, by that range, estimate where they are literally on the map, and then by their movement I can tell what bot they're using, and make my decisions based on, okay, so this guy just jumped behind that object. I know it's going to take him, you know, that long to get to me. So I mean, as you can tell right now, I'm playing really good on those ranges. You know, so I wasn't. A lot of people would just stay there and continue trying to kill that guy, but I knew that would be a mistake because my back would be exposed to this guy, this Griffin over here, Tehran Griffin. So here I open my shield, and a second Griffin jumps for me. I keep it open even though I'm getting nailed by plasma there. I really have to outrun those Orkans because I can take this guy on with my shield right as soon as I'm done, you know, but first I got to take out those Orkans because my shield does not help against those. And I was, you know, at that point I would be taking more damage from the death button Griffin rather than the plasma Griffin, especially because I knew he was about to blow his weapons. And then you can tell, you know, right over there, unfortunately, it was really hard decision if to keep my shield open or move back and close it and move forward. It was a hard call. I didn't really know. I wanted the leg movement, so I just kept it open. And then we both, I was sure I was going to take him out and at least be able to grab the beacon. But as you can tell, my great teammates here got the beacons for us. And now we got. I am so sorry about this lag. So I slowed it down over here for you, whatever I did have, but it really sucks because that was an awesome jump. That was an awesome jump. I'm so sorry it lagged. The guy was literally in between. If you go back, you'll see he was literally in between the buildings, and I almost perfectly calculated how to get all those shots right in there. Now, at this point, because of the sign, I think this guy is RDB, but I see he also just jumped. So I figure, okay, I'm just gonna gun for him. I was almost at 300 meters. I'm just gonna gun for him because if I move back, I don't have my jump reloaded. Not a good idea. So right over here, I know that this guy has plasma, but I really wanted to end up in the same exact position, so I jumped straight up. Normally I jump to the side for my DB takedowns, but here I wanted to land in the same exact spot, so I couldn't even a little bit. I had no angle there. To jump, I had to eat some of that plasma. And this guy again, I had perfect timing here. That he died exactly once his first shot got out, so I got really lucky there. So here I'm jumping for whatever's remaining of this guy. A lot of people would start shooting over there mid-air, but I didn't because, as you can tell, I'm waiting for my weapons to reload, and I'm saying, okay, I have enough time. I'm just gonna take him down. Here I'm tempting him to shoot at me, and I was hoping I would get away in time, but I got stuck in the wall. Now I was about to move out. He's got that reload of 9 seconds, and that would give me perfect timing to unload at him and then jump away. But then his friend over here spawned in the exact time. So unfortunately, I couldn't get my hit on him right then. But here I'm like, okay, I'm gonna nail this Fury, and somehow, I don't know how. It doesn't look like I missed that many shots, but I didn't do as much damage as I expected. I couldn't take him out there. And then he does get a shot at me and takes me out. But that was a really awesome game. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch. Please subscribe to see more. Like this, hit that thumbs up and like this video if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed this game, you want to see more like it. And yeah, guys, I hope to see you real soon in my next video. Take care.